One evening.
Cities are so crowded these days.
Yeah, I wish we could go at least 100 years back in time.
Like Delhi with its innumerable beautiful bags.
JC comes in.
Hey, I think I heard something about Delhi just now.
Hey JC, meet Anil, my colleague.
Hello.
We were talking about old Delhi, JC.
Oh boy, can I stay?
Why, yes. Come on then. Do you guys know that Delhi has been a capital city for more than 1,000 years? Yes, as many as 14 capital cities were founded in a small area of about 60 square miles on the left bank of the river Jamuna.
Wow!
Well, if you visit Delhi now, you will probably get to see the remains. Of these, the most important are the capital cities built between the 12th and 17th centuries.
Guys, did you know that Old Delhi was also known as Shah Jahanabad?
No.
It was the most splendid capital of all, built by Shah Jahan.
Begun in 1639, Shah Jahanabad consisted of a fort palace complex and the city adjoining it.
Lal Killa, or the Red Fort, made of red sandstone, contained the palace complex, while to its west lay the walled city with 14 gates.
Aha! And the main streets of Chandni Chowk and Fairs Bazaar were broad enough for royal processions to pass.
Woohoo! Do these places still exist?
Of course they do, but as you can understand, they have lost their former grandeur.
Did you know?
Delhi, during Shah Jahan's time, was an important center of Sufi culture. It had several dargahs, khanqahs and idgahs. Open squares, winding lanes, quiet cul-de-sacs and water channels adorned the city.
At that time, a canal used to run down the center of Chandni Chowk.
No way!
Yep, set amidst densely packed mohallas or neighborhoods, the city consisted of several dozen bazaars or markets.
Wow!
The famous Jama Masjid was at that time among the largest and grandest mosques in India.
It sounds like some dream city.
You know, even the poet Mir Taqi Mir says about Old Delhi that its streets were like an album of a painter.
It looks like Delhi was so perfect.
No, things were not so perfect for everyone.
Woohoo!
Did you know?
Mir Taqi Mir was the leading Urdu poet of the 18th century and was also one of the principal poets of the Delhi school of Urdu ghazals.
There were sharp divisions between rich and poor.
Havelis or mansions are intermingled with the far more numerous mud houses of the poor.
Oh!
The colorful world of poetry and dance was usually enjoyed only by men.
Furthermore, celebrations and processions often led to serious conflicts.
Oh,
Not only that, guys, by 1739, Delhi had been sacked by Nadir Shah and plundered many times.
Is this really true? I still cannot believe that such events occurred in reality.
Well, sir, they are, but things changed once the British took over.
Yes.
As you know, the East India Company had come to India for trading, but after a while they defeated the Indian rulers and conquered the land.
Did you know?
A dargah is a tomb of a Sufi saint. A khanqah is a Sufi lodge, often used as a rest house for travelers and a place where people come to discuss spiritual matters. get the blessings of saints and hear Sufi music. Idgah is an open prayer place of Muslims, primarily meant for Eid prayers.
Well, it was in the late 18th century that Calcutta, Bombay and Madras rose in importance and power as presidency cities.
Then what about the other towns and cities?
Well, JC, a host of smaller towns and cities which were earlier manufacturing specialized goods declined due to a drop in the demand for what they produced.
Yes, old trading centers and ports could not survive when the flow of trade moved to new centers.
So was it mainly due to the shift of economic power?
Well, not fully. Some earlier centers of regional power also collapsed when local rulers were defeated by the British and as the new centers of administration emerged.
And this process is often described as de-urbanization.
Yes, cities such as Machilipatnam, Surat and Seringapatnam were de-urbanized during the 19th century. By the early 20th century, only 11% of Indians were living in cities.
But then, what does this all have to do with the story of Delhi?
Well, the historic imperial city of Delhi we were talking about had likewise become a dusty provincial town in the 19th century, before it was rebuilt as the capital of British India after 1912.
That's right. By 1803, the British had gained control of Delhi. Since the capital of British India was Calcutta, the Mughal emperor was allowed to continue living in the palace complex in the Red Fort. The modern city as we know it today developed only after 1911, when Delhi became the capital of British India.
It's really thrilling.
Well, here's more. Before 1857, in Madras, Bombay or Calcutta, the living spaces of Indians and the British were sharply separated. Indians lived in the black areas, while the British lived in well laid out white areas.
Did you know?
Urbanization is the process by which more and more people begin to reside in towns and cities. De-urbanization is just the opposite.
What? Such discrimination?
Yes, my dear boy. But in Delhi, especially in the first half of the 19th century, the British lived along with the wealthier Indians in the walled city.
Oh yes, I was reading about this in one of William Dalrymple's books.
Well, all this changed after 1857. During the revolt, the rebels gathered in the city and persuaded Bahadur Shah to become the leader of the uprising. Delhi remained under rebel control for 4 months.
Well, it's roughly a period from 1830 to 1857.
What is that?
The British were learning to enjoy Urdu Persian culture